everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War! I am Mad Mike, y'all know me, and with me, as always, is the voice of Inspired Pro Wrestling. Here to talk some NXT with me, it's Eamon Paton.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Very excited about this week's NXT episode, mainly because there's another episode we'll talk about later that I won't be happy about. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about NXT.
Oh, man, yeah. NXT was super fun this week. I really liked it. Eamon, what's your word this week for NXT?
Let's see. My word for this week's NXT is upset.
I like it. I
guess that can technically have multiple plays this episode, but okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura losing, that was just complete.
Well, I mean, excuse me, in different contexts of the word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I get you. My word this week is dance.
Jesus.
So good. So good. I love that thing so much. All right, Eamon, what's your word? What's your good this week?
My good for this week is a really hot opener to the show. And that was Tye Dillinger against Oney Lorckin.
Yes.
The former, I believe he was Christopher Gerard in past episodes of NXT, the former Biff Busick on the Independents. I really love this match.
Oh, my God. That super kick that Tye hit.
Yes.
Fucking shit, man.
Well,
I've not seen a better super kick since Shelton Benjamin nailed that one on Shawn Michaels. I'm not
really
joking
impressive
about that at all.
And I love how creative they were with the finish. Like, I thought it was a creative way to do what they were going for. Tye Dillinger like stopping in the middle of his punches because he was hearing the crowd chanting 10 at him, but it distracts him so he gets hit with Oney's finisher. So good, so good.
It was really, really fun. I liked it a lot. And I love that the crowd chanted 10 because I think now, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're playing it that Tye got confused because that was only the first punch he threw, right?
Right, because he was doing a 10-punch spot. Yeah.
That was amazing. It makes Tye look really kind of dumb, but it was amazing.
But I think it's maybe not dumb, but I think that's kind of what they're going for, is that he's getting distracted, he's getting in his own head, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they're setting him up for a heel turn?
Either a heel turn or here's the thing. I like what they're doing because I feel like it's something that Tye needs. He needs to be, especially with his gimmick. Like, when he's the perfect 10, you can't start that way when you're kind of at the level that he was at. You know what I mean?
Right.
You kind of have to work your way up. I like that Corey Graves was like, he's not really a perfect 10 anymore. Like, he's kind of a few pegs now because of this. But that gives him something to work up to. And I think that I really appreciate about this thing is that whether it's as a heel or a face, because I personally think it could go either way, but I think he has something to work up to now.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And the fact that Oney Lorckin kind of looked like he could be someone, but you never expected it because NXT has had so many jobber matches.
Right.
And this episode's no exception of that.
Yeah, there's a good amount of this episode. In fact, I think all of them are.
Well, I mean, the main events are arguable. But fuck, was it good? Like, when he started doing those running elbows.
Yeah. That European uppercut he hit on him early in the match.
Oh yeah, that was really.
Yeah,
really
Biff Busick is very good. You probably don't know much of his stuff in the Independents, but yeah, he's very talented.
Oh, is that the same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. That makes a lot because I knew his look registered something in my brain. I
think he wrestled Apollo Crews on an episode a few months ago. But yeah, he's very good. Okay. Has very kind of a simple look. And kind of I feel like he's kind of in that early Daniel Bryan stage where it's do you have personality that you can show beyond your wrestling?
Well, he kind of reminds me of Braxton Sutter a little bit on TNA.
Kind of too, yeah. I really maybe I'll go that into my bad later of a certain thing. But no, I think they did a good job of making him look look really good in this too.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. I mean, not that Tye Dillinger is where Razor Ramon was on that level, but it really reminded me of the Razor Ramon 1-2 kid.
But it's just something you don't expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you kind of get in this complacency of like, oh, the guy that's kind of a bit established is going to be the guy that is in NXT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was cool to have something like that happen.
It was really, really well done. Because I'll be honest, when I was watching it, I kind of tuned out for the beginning, and then like Oney started getting on a roll and started hitting those European uppercuts. I'm like, oh, okay, I feel like I should be paying slightly more attention.
Yeah.
I feel like, and then that fucking super kick.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, like I had to rewind that and watch it several times. It was just
if anyone hasn't watched NXT this week, I would highly recommend watching that match. It's short, but it's very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My good this week, A-Double. Welcome the fuck back, A-Double. Oh man. All right. The segment with No Way Jose was great. It was fun. It was a little quirky. It kind of gives No Way Jose a little bit more personality.
And gives him a little bit more cred.
Yeah.
Because, to be in there with like a guy like Aries. Like
mm-hmm. And then Aries coming out and cutting that facey promo, like I can learn from you, like I need to learn to have more fun, and doing the whitest dancing you've ever seen in your goddamn life.
The best part about it is he rides it out for so long.
Oh, he really did. Like there was so many points where he could have turned it.
I was like, oh, he's gonna get him in the ring. Oh no, they're going outside. I'm like, okay, he's gonna get him on the stage. No, he doesn't get him on the stage. They go to the announce table.
And not even like just on top of the announce table, just knocks him for a loop. I'm like, oh, A-Double, welcome back, buddy.
I like it because like I think the crowd like kind of could see what was happening when Aries came out. Like they were like, well, if these two guys are going to interact, we're probably going to see the heel turn we were expecting. But he kept it going for so long that fans, I think, were kind of like, oh, maybe this is just him dancing with No Way Jose.
It had me for a split second. Then I'm like, oh, maybe they're just going to be a tag team.
It's like, that's a weird choice, but okay.
Like, I'm like, I mean, you have Bobby Roode. I'm pretty sure that would probably be the natural progression if he's going to a tag team. But yeah, they dragged it out the perfect amount of time.
Yeah,
it was perfect. It was really, really fun. And by the way, Jess, I don't know if you watch this. Can we please get gifs of Austin Aries dancing? Please. Because
it's just a lot of this. He does a lot of shimmy.
It's really, really funny, though. It's so good. It's like dad dancing on a cruise ship when he's had a few Mai Tais. Like, that's exactly what it is. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
And plus, I don't think the NXT crowd saw the backstage segment.
True.
So they didn't get the interaction that we got beforehand.
Yeah, Aries just kind of recapped it in the promo, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't get to actually see it, so yeah.
Yeah, and that was a really good promo, too.
Yeah.
All right, so not every show is perfect. We all know that. Eamon, what's your bad this week?
My bad this week, as I sang his praises in my good, my bad goes to Oney Lorckin solely because of his name. What the fuck is that?
Eamon, I refer to you to my lower third. Would not be surprised if the guy whose the first three letters in his name are 1 beats a 10.
Jesus. Okay. I get that. And yeah, that'd be cool. But Oney Lorckin.
Yep.
Put that on some t-shirts.
Hey, you know what? If they start calling him the upset kid, Oney Lorckin,
I hope
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I really hope, like, the reason they gave him that. Well, I also heard that was the name he came up with, apparently, or that he pitched. Which, okay.
Hey, you know what? It's different.
I hope they're not playing up to the fact that he kind of looks like they kind of will briefly mention. Like, I think Corey Graves will mention that he kind of looks like a troll. Like he does that thing like when he was about to charge into the corner where he like screams into the camera with like this weird like screech. And I worry that that's why they were cool with the name, like to play up to that, which was kind of weird. He does need a name change if they're going to do something further with him, probably.
I don't think they necessarily do.
Or something easier, like
no, not necessarily. Because
we give shit to the fucking Legionnaires in TNA for their new names. Like that, their new names in TNA make this look,
Yeah, but I mean, you can get used to a name too. Like I give shit to TNA because they haven't actually shown how to spell these people's names once. Oney Lorckin has had one match.
Yeah.
These fuckers have already had pay-per-view wins. And I still don't know how to spell their names.
Yeah.
Like, I know the one guy's last name is Baraka. I don't know what his first name is.
But you don't know how to spell Baraka, though.
No, I know how to spell Baraka. I played Mortal Kombat 3.
But, like, I wouldn't know how to spell Baraka.
But, yeah, I mean, like, they've never showed us how to spell their names. Oney Lorckin, I can turn on the closed caption on NXT, and it'll show me how to spell Oney Lorckin.
I remember when he put, like he changed his Twitter handle and, like, made a big deal that his new name was Oney Lorckin. And I'm like, maybe this is, like, I thought for a second he was teasing it, and the word, like, the letters were, like, mixed up.
It was like an anagram.
Okay, so he, like, teased it as, like, okay, unscramble the letters. And I was like, oh, shit, that's his real name?
Yeah, I mean it's not the best name
because I think the people make fun of the whole NXT name generator and like stuff, but
at least it's not Michael McGillicuddy.
Michael McGillicuddy.
At least it's not Eli Cottonwood. All right. So my bad this week. It's gonna go to it's got to go to Nia Jax.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like she should have not sold more from her match with Asuka. But I don't know, maybe showing a bit, either go full-on super mean streak, like where you get disqualified in your own match, or sell a little bit and realize, hey, I'm not the most dominant person here.
Well, I think. What you mean, like sell against Liv or sell her match with Asuka?
Yes, a little of both.
Because not selling the match with Asuka because it's like if you get kicked a bunch, like her offense is very kick based, and she in sense got knocked out to close the match. So in sense, she wouldn't be like groggy, so to speak. Like
Alexa Bliss did it, and not Alexa Bliss. Dana Brooke did it.
Well, yeah, but that's because Dana Brooke was played up to be kind of an idiot.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, if this match had happened before TakeOver, would have been totally fine.
Yeah,
it doesn't show like there's any reaction from her match with Asuka, like one way or the other. Like she's not like if Liv tried to throw a kick, maybe Nia would be like, "Whoa," like she knows that would be her weakness.
Yeah, but it's Liv Morgan.
Still, you could be hesitant.
She's like we said, she's a Buffalo Wild Wings waitress. Like she's not throwing Asuka level kicks.
I know, but I'm just asking for that if they don't go that way, go completely the opposite and be hyper aggressive.
That's my thing. I do think she should. I don't think Liv shouldn't have got as much offense as she did.
Yeah,
that's my thing with that match. I do like that Nia is continually showing that she's going to be more aggressive now. The powerbomb finish she did look fucking great. I love. She should just do the powerbomb. Like it looks fucking great when she does it. And that first slam she gave Liv, where she like slammed her on her face, was. I'm like the person she needs to be going forward.
Yeah, she needs to be like more like Rosie and Jamal.
Yeah,
like 3 minute. Like I could see 3 minute warning. Like if they ever brought her up to the main roster, team her with Tamina, they would run roughshod.
Yeah,
that would be fun. That would be.
And I think it's also interesting because there's technically, at least from what they showed in this episode, especially, there's 4 ways you can go with the women's title now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because they all said like that Bayley, Nia, Carmella, Alexa are all like on the path to getting the next shot at the title.
Yeah, but who do you think it's going to be in Brooklyn? I think it has to be Bayley, right?
I think it's a good, if it's especially because it's Brooklyn. I think it's a good shot. It'll be Bayley. I would love to maybe get one in between.
I can see that.
Like maybe an Alexa Bliss or something like that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening.
Like
actually, I was at the
or Carmella.
The NXT show in Poughkeepsie. Asuka and Alexa actually had a pretty decent match.
Yeah. I also would love Carmella because that would be a good point to just go into Asuka Bayley.
Okay. Theory. What if Carmella gets a shot against Asuka? Mm-hmm. All right. And Nia interferes, giving Carmella the win and the title.
Ooh.
And then we go into Carmella versus Bayley at Brooklyn.
That'd be cool. I don't know if we're ready for that.
But if you think about it, it protects Asuka. Because at this point, if Nia can't beat Asuka and Bayley can't beat Asuka, unless there's someone new coming in, like Athena or whatever her NXT name is.
I think Bayley has a chance of beating Asuka the second time around.
I don't think she does. I think Bayley is destined for the main roster. I think whatever Brooklyn is going to be is Bayley's send-off.
Again, also, it depends on what the draft's going to do. This is a lot of the stuff I also think is like independent of that, of like what's the draft going to do. Because I think that's kind of like, we're not sure who's going where,
Right, but I think because then you could have two women's matches on TakeOver Brooklyn.
That'd be
cool. Have Nia versus Asuka in like a no DQ blood feud match.
Yeah,
like you could have them just rip the shit out of you. Hell, you can have the last woman standing match in NXT. That would be fun.
I like the idea of. Because to me, I like that idea definitely, and I would like Bayley and Carmella for the title. Like that could be a cool thing they could do definitely. I personally like how Carmella's grown, but I don't know if she would be ready for like the big title match in Brooklyn.
I think she would be by then, because we have 2 months for it.
Yeah, it just depends. It depends on how they do the next couple of weeks going forward.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun. Like Bayley possibly going into her last match and going up against her legit best friend.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really, really good stuff. Like, because you knew Bayley and Sasha were friends behind the scenes at Brooklyn, but if you go back to Brooklyn and it's Bayley and Carmella and they're best friends on camera,
right? And
Carmella is basically the one that sends Bayley away. That'll be good.
That could be good. Yeah. I like the idea. To me, I'm just out of like a predicting basis. Like I'm predicting either Asuka Bayley or a triple threat with Asuka Bayley Nia, just because I feel like Nia does kind of deserve to be kind of still in the mix, so to speak. I mean, all four of them I think should be in the mix.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm leaning towards those happening. There's many ways I would like for this to go. Like there's very few ways this could go where I would be disappointed.
Right. I mean, I'm just trying to think of the rest of the card, too. Like, we almost kind of need 2 women's matches, I think.
Yeah.
I think we kind of need 2 women's matches.
Unless they're bringing new people in quickly.
Right, from the draft, yeah. But
from the draft or also...
Or just in general, yeah.
Because it looks like some of that may happen soon.
All right, so do you have a change for NXT this week?
Yeah, my change would probably been just... That probably would have been my changes for Nia to. Oh no! I have a better change. I would have liked to see something with Joe, other than like that package he got, which the package was good, but I would like to see something of him. I don't know if we needed Nakamura, Buddy Murphy this week.
I liked it.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, Nakamura. It is not taking him long to perfect the 5-minute Nakamura match.
Oh, yeah. And it was a good match. It was
really fucking good. Like, and Murphy didn't look like a complete chump, which I enjoyed.
Yeah. And he took that knee pretty well.
Oh, yeah. When he threw a forearm at Nakamura, and Nakamura started hitting himself with the forearm and was just laughing at him.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So good.
Amazing. So fun. But honestly, I don't think we're going to see anything of Joe until that Balor Nakamura match happens.
Maybe.
I don't even think he's gonna be on camera unless it's like in a backstage segment.
And also because we get that weirdly, like not bad, but also kind of weirdly long recap of the Asuka Nia takeover match.
Yeah.
Just not that it was bad. It was so extensive.
It was basically the whole match.
Yeah, which was kind of weird.
Although I did like the Baby Metal song being set to the end.
Yeah, it was.
That was
great.
Good. It was really good. It reminded me of my old days when I used to watch fucking anime set to like Linkin Park or some shit.
Yeah. Totally. It was really good.
All right. If I had to change this week, it's tough. I actually really just kind of enjoyed NXT this week.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I'd change anything except maybe, I don't know, maybe some Blake and Murphy backstage stuff before his match.
Mm-hmm.
Like Blake can wish him good luck or something like that, or just like, because then we got the whole Wesley Blake isn't in the building thing, which sounds like to me he's getting repackaged as something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I would have liked a little Blake and Murphy friction because we're probably getting Blake versus Murphy at TakeOver, right?
Oh.
No, I mean, I'm guessing.
I think we're getting in. I think we may get it on like the tapings for the TV.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of the rest of that card, and the NXT well is pretty dry right now.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking tag teams.
Yeah, well, tag teams, I think things will get replenished. It seems things will get replenished soon. So.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So Eamon.
Oh, also, can I note?
Yeah. Sure.
I was gonna say we do good bad change every week. Can I add a whole? Can I add an oh shit category?
Sure.
And this is not just from NXT, but I think it was from like the last pay-per-view as well, or maybe 2 pay-per-views ago. Holy fuck! I feel really bad for Tom Phillips a bit.
I don't.
Well, I do and don't. Did you catch the line Corey Graves gave him?
Oh God! What did Corey say
during the No Way Jose match? Like Tom Phillips was saying how Corey Graves is a fan of No Way Jose, and Corey said a line of like, "Yeah, when I like guys, they rise to the top. When you hate guys, they get fired." And I was like, "Oh,
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that
because there were rumors that Tom may have been the reason a couple announcer talents got released recently."
Yeah, I've heard those rumors.
Those were rumors. Those are totally rumors. I only take them as rumors. But they were weirdly like that kind of a line weirdly kind of aids to those rumors.
Yeah.
Booker T said something to him on a pre-show for a pay-per-view recently where it's like some line about like something about being fired or something like that.
Yeah, they kind of mention it on the Raw pre-show sometimes too.
So I'm starting to like be like, are they trying to shoot on him a bit here? Like, what's happening?
I have no idea.
I don't mind Tom Phillips, but yeah. But I also like the people that got fired recently. So yeah, I'll just say that.
Alrighty. So Eamon, where would you rank NXT this week?
Like I said, on the Lucha Underground episode, it's very close this week. Like I said, one segment on Lucha Underground just pushed it over the edge for me. So NXT is my number 2, but I do really enjoy this week's episode. There's a lot. It's a lot of jobber matches, but all of them are good and are worth watching, I feel.
Yeah, and honestly, the first match isn't even a jobber match.
Technically not, yeah.
Technically, I'd say it's the most competitive match on the show.
Pretty much, yeah.
It feels like it feels very jobbery until holy shit, it's so not.
Yeah.
All right, NXT is also number 2 for me this week. Drop back down. Not that it was a bad show, wasn't, but if you're not watching Lucha, what the fuck are you doing?
And in fairness,
Lucha, find Lucha somehow.
In fairness, if Impact didn't do like some really stupid things this week, it would be like a super close race.
Yeah, that's true. Impact wasn't horrible either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides some things, but yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get there. So, Eamon, where can the good people of the internet find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Eamon2Please, and can also check out Inspire Pro Wrestling, which is the organization I'm involved with, over at InspireProWrestling.com and on Twitter at InspireProWrestling.
All right, and you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Also, go to our Facebook page. We're doing a little thing we like to call the Mayhem Draft. We're gearing up for the draft, and we have Team Raw and Team SmackDown. Eamon and I are both on Team SmackDown. Tell us how you think we're drafting so far. I think we're kicking Raw's ass, to be perfectly honest. Can we draft Oney Lorckin? Can we do that?
Well, we had debates this week about who we could and couldn't draft. So
I would fucking draft Oney Lorckin.
I would draft Oney Lorckin too. I'm going to play it safe. But
yeah, he's not on the list. He's not on the list.
He's not on the list, Riz.
He's not on the fucking list, Riz. Can't do it. All right, so for Eamon Paton, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been your Midweek War.